Hello everyone. Welcome back to my channel. I hope everyone is having a nice day. Before we begin the video, please subscribe and give the video a thumbs up. General Hospital spoilers are in for Tuesday, July 8, 2025. Fans can expect Daisy Gilmore Corbin, Levi Clark Coughlin, to go missing. Brooke Lynn Quartermain, Amanda Setton, plays defense. Fans just watched as Lulu Spencer, Alexa Havens Bruning, was blindsided by her son's confrontation. Lulu had no idea how Rocco Falconeri, Finn Carr, found out about Britt Westburn, Kelly Thibaud, but all of a sudden she had to think fast. Lulu immediately called Dante Falconeri, Dominic Zamprogna, and they tried to explain the situation to Rocco. It seems that Rocco is getting the same idea that Giovanni Palmieri, Giovanni Mazza, had about his parents, that they didn't want him. When Lulu flies into a rage, she will rip into BLQ. Of course, Brooke Lynn will insist that Lulu's just getting a taste of her own medicine. During a rageful confrontation, BLQ talks about double standards to Lulu. Expect things to get wild and chaotic after that. Over with Alexis Davis, Nancy Lee Grahn, she has a heart-to-heart with her daughter. Alexis is impressed, which probably has to do with Christina Corinthos Davis, Kate Muncy, admitting she went too far. Now the next step is for Christina to make amends, but how to do that when she has to keep her crime a secret? Meanwhile, Ava Jerome, Maura West, confides in Nina Reeves, Cynthia Watrous. Then we have Cody Bell, Josh Kelly, who will further his plan with Ava. In a preview clip for tomorrow's episode, Cody tells Ava that he's all hers. General Hospital spoilers for Tuesday, July 8 reveal that Marco Rios, Adrian Ancondo, has a talk with his father. Marco asks, in doing so. To that, Jen Sidwell, Carlo Rota, gently says she sealed her fate. It sounds like Natalia was given a drug, then her taking pills or booze on top of it killed her. Personally, I think it was that bodyguard Sonny Corinthos, Maurice Bernard, sent to take her to the airport. What kind of bodyguard brings a drunk, ranting woman to a private baby christening? It was like the bodyguard wanted everyone to see Natalia and Sonny in that tense confrontation. Fans will also see Mac play matchmaker. Elizabeth Liz Baldwin, Rebecca Herbst, catches up with Portia Robinson, Brooke Kerr. Rick Lansing, Rick Hurst, catches Portia in a difficult spot. Also, Rocco confronts Jason Morgan, Steve Burton. Meanwhile, Sasha Gilmore, Sophia Matson, tells Michael Corinthos, Rory Gibson, that someone has stolen their baby. Tuesday's episode of General Hospital brings a storm of shockwaves across Port Charles as secrets explode, emotions spiral, and lives take a turn no one saw coming. From Daisy's disturbing disappearance to BLQ unraveling in the most public way, this July 8 installment delivers a roller coaster of tension, twists, and raw confrontations. The day kicks off on a grim note when Christina Corinthos Davis realizes that Daisy is missing. What was supposed to be a quiet morning turns into a full-blown panic when Christina shows up at the youth center, only to find Daisy's things scattered, her phone left behind, and no trace of the young woman in sight. Christina tries to remain calm, but the dread in her voice is unmistakable as she dials the police and then rushes to Sam for help. Soon enough, Dante arrives to begin an official investigation, and all signs point to a possible abduction. Suspicion immediately turns toward those who had access to Daisy, and unfortunately, that list isn't short. A security camera glitch the night before complicates matters further. Sam and Christina comb through Daisy's social media messages, discovering a disturbing trail of anonymous threats that seem tied to her recent involvement in helping other women speak out about abuse. Could Daisy's disappearance be tied to someone she exposed? Meanwhile, Cody Bell is taking matters into his own hands and making bold moves that could blow up in his face. Desperate to protect Sasha from further manipulation, Cody corners Gladys with evidence she embezzled funds and tampered with Sasha's medications before her breakdown. Gladys tries to play dumb, but Cody's not having it. He warns her that if she doesn't confess, he'll make sure the authorities, and Sunny, know every detail. Cody's decision to go rogue doesn't sit well with Mac, who later finds out what his son has been up to. Mac lectures him about the dangers of vigilant justice and warns that crossing legal lines could land him in jail or worse. Cody, however, stands firm. He's convinced that if he doesn't step in, Sasha will keep falling into the same cycle of manipulation and abuse, especially with her fresh trauma from the recent break-in. Tears and accusations fly as BLQ lashes out at everyone, accusing her family of betrayal, her fiancé of losing faith, and her mother of pushing her too hard. Lois tries to calm her down, but the damage is done. Chase, blindsided, demands to know what's really going on. BLQ admits she's hiding something but stops short of confessing the entire baby secret. Tracy, furious at the public display, storms off while Olivia pleads for compassion. Later, in the quiet aftermath, Lois tells her daughter it's time to stop protecting everyone else and start protecting herself and her child. Brooke Lynn seems to agree, but a cryptic phone call from a legal office suggests her baby's secret may be coming out whether she's ready or not. Elsewhere in Port Charles, Jason Morgan is blindsided when he receives shocking news at the PCPD. While working with Anna and Jordan on a WSB file tied to recent weapons transfers, Jason comes across a name he hasn't seen in years, Vaughn. The file suggests that Vaughn may have joined the WSB and could be behind a covert mission targeting Jason himself. Jason's expression goes stone cold as the pieces begin falling into place. Could Vaughn be seeking revenge for something Jason did during his time in the field? Or is this a larger plot meant to implicate Jason in an international scandal? Anna tries to calm Jason down, but he storms out, intent on tracking down Vaughn himself. Meanwhile, Trina and Spencer's awkward tension continues to simmer. Trina tries to focus on her internship, but Spencer corners her at GH to discuss what's really going on between them. He wants to talk about their kiss, the memories they still share, and whether there's still a future. Trina insists they can't go down that road again, especially with Esme back in the news. Still, her voice shakes, and Spencer notices. At the same time, Esme makes an unexpected appearance at Laura's, asking to speak with Kevin. She claims she's remembering things again, flashbacks that don't make sense, nightmares involving water and fire, and voices she can't quite place. Kevin listens carefully, realizing that Esme's memories may be tied to something traumatic that hasn't surfaced before. Laura, watching from a distance, debates whether Esme is truly on a path to redemption or simply playing another long con. After all, with Nicholas back in town and avoiding confrontation, it's hard to trust anyone. Elsewhere, Sunny is quietly observing everything. He's heard about Daisy's disappearance and knows that if this is tied to his family, it could explode. He meets with Brick and orders him to dig deeper, silently fearing that someone may be targeting Christina as revenge. He also warns Ava to keep her distance, especially as her own enemies may still be lurking. Ava bristles but agrees for now. Later in the day, the town's collective anxiety escalates. Dante gets a tip about Daisy's last known location, and it's not good. Surveillance footage shows her getting into a dark van parked near the river docks. The plate is obscured, but Dante freezes the image and notices something chilling: a logo for a long-defunct nonprofit that was rumored to be a front for human trafficking. Christina nearly collapses when she hears the news. She begs Dante to bring Daisy back safe, and Sam promises she'll help no matter what. Elsewhere, TJ and Molly struggle to stay optimistic as their adoption plans hit another snag. A potential surrogate backs out at the last second, leaving them heartbroken and exhausted. Molly wonders if they're not meant to have children at all, but TJ reassures her, there has to be another path forward. Back at the Quartermain mansion, Ned, still adjusting to life as Eddie, finds himself slipping in and out of musical trances. Olivia worries he's losing grip on reality again, but Tracy suspects he's hiding something. Lois, still processing Brooke Lynn's outburst, confronts Ned and demands that he step up, not as Eddie, but as the man his daughter needs right now. Elsewhere, Curtis continues to struggle with his new limitations and growing suspicions about Drew. After watching Drew get too cozy with Jacinda during a meeting at the Savoy, Curtis starts to believe that Drew might be hiding something, or possibly trying to undermine him. In a heartwarming subplot, Violet surprises Finn with a handmade birthday card and insists they spend the evening baking cupcakes. The sweet father-daughter moment offers a much-needed breather from the intensity elsewhere, reminding viewers that amidst the chaos, love still finds a way. Meanwhile, Maxie stumbles upon a clue that may finally clear Sasha's name once and for all. After reviewing some old invoices tied to the deception warehouse, she notices discrepancies in inventory logs, ones that lead straight to Glady's and a shell company. Thanks for watching this video, and please subscribe our YouTube channel for more update news.